What's going on, guys? We're back with another haircut tutorial. It's going to be a taper fade. It's going to come out looking like this, okay? So stay tuned. It's your boy JJ the Barber, and we're starting off by picking out his hair. And he wanted to take some off the top. He wanted to take he wanted to leave more than half. So that was a 6 guard, and I wanted to take a little more off. So I slapped on a 5 guard. And that was the length that we wanted to be at. Guys, make sure you like the video, subscribe. I got more tutorials coming. Go back and check out my previous ones as well if you haven't already. So yeah, we're just going against the grain with the 5 guard, knocking it all down to the same level. So I like to start my tapers in the back, and I'm going from the bottom of the earlobe to the other bottom of the earlobe, and that's where I determine where I want my bottom line to be at. So to begin the fade, I got my Andis Masters and I have the lever all the way open, and I'm creating my first guideline. Once I do that, I close the lever about halfway or so, give or take, and then I just lighten up the area because I want to blend all the way down. And I closed my lever some more, and I'm just gonna keep going down until I get that line out. And then you'll see me adjust my lever just to get out some spots that I may have left behind, just to really get the blend to look smooth. Then I'll take my trimmer to get any bottom lines I see. To me, that's the most important part of the fade, is that first guideline. Okay, once I do that, I will take my 1.5 guard. I'm sorry, that may be the 2 guard. And I have the lever all the way open, and I'm just kind of taking down the hair little by little. Now, okay, this is the 1.5 guard. And I don't want to create any more lines. I'm just slowly bringing the fade down. So this is the 1 guard with the lever all the way open. And I'm trying to make sure that everything is even as I go down. So here I closed the lever, still got the 1 guard on there, and I'm bringing the fade all the way down. So if you're following along, next you'll know that we will use the half guard, or the 1/16 guard, or the 0 guard, which is this guard right here. This is the 0 guard that I'm using. And I have the lever halfway. Typically once I use the 1/16 guard, I don't really have to go in with the lever open. Typically you can go in halfway. But if you're not sure, always start with the lever open. So once I do that, now I take the guard off and I'm just moving the lever around, detailing, bringing the fade together, getting any spots that I see. So to start the taper on the side, it's the same steps really, guys. So we're gonna take our trimmer, set in that bald line, take our shaver, get the stubble, and then we'll start with the lever open. Same thing, we'll just blend it down. So now the lever is about halfway, and it doesn't have to be exactly halfway, guys. You can close the lever less than halfway and then hit it and then hit it and then close your lever a little bit more and hit it. However many times you need to do it to feel safe to get that line out smoothly. So this is the 1.5 guard. And I'm pretty much just debulking using my comb. And I feel like I made a line. So what I did was I just put a 2 guard on there right here, and I'm just going up trying to smoothen that out. If you want to, you could really start with a 2 guard. Guys, you could even start with a 3 guard. When I was a beginner, on some haircuts I would start with a 5 guard and work my way down from there. Because you can always take more hair off, but once it's cut, you can't put it back on. So always start with a bigger guard and just work your way down. So here's the 1 guard with the lever open, and we're doing the same thing, bringing the fade down. After this, we'll do the 1 closed, just closed it. And then after that, you guys guessed it, we're gonna hit it with the 0 guard or the 1/16 guard after we do this. So after the 1/16 guard, if there are any more lines we need to get out, then we will just take the 1/16 guard off and we'll play with the lever, opening it and closing it, detailing, which I'm doing now. Notice once I took the guard off and I'm detailing, I'm not going up high. I'm just barely getting these little spots down here that I see. If I need to go up higher, I'll put another guard back on if I need to go up a little higher. And here I just kind of wanted to smoothen out that area. It looked a little bit too bulky for me. That was a number 2 guard, I believe. If it wasn't a number 2 guard, it was a 1.5. So here's a cool trick that I like to do. I like to take a 1 guard and I'm just knocking down just barely those hairs on his edge up that I want to line up. What that's going to do is make your edge up easier to do, and it will also make it last longer. And it'll also look sharper. So to bring the beard in, you see I went lever open. Now this is a 1.5 guard, and you saw me go down to blend it in. Then I flipped it over. And a lot of the times, guys, it may not seem like I'm using the corners, but like right there, I'm just using the corner. And it's pretty much the same steps, but in reverse. I started with the 1.5 guard, then I went to the 1 guard, and then the half guard. And this is a number 1 guard closed. That's what I usually like to hit the mustache with. Then I'm gonna line up the side of the beard and also the bottom of the beard, but I'm gonna leave the top of the beard to the razor. And that's just my preference for this cut. Sometimes I do use the clipper to line up the top, but for this case, I left it alone for the razor. Okay, for some hairline preparation, doing a little trimmer over comb, and I'm barely just getting the very ends, guys, because I want to knock down the front, but I also want it to blend into the haircut, so that's why I choose to do trimmer over comb. And with the lineup, what I do every time is I stand directly in front of them, and I'll start in the middle. I'll go a little bit to the left, then a little bit to the right, a little bit back to the left, a little bit back to the right. Then I'll go all the way to my left, and at this point I can stand beside him. I don't have to stand directly in front of him when I'm doing this part. I just have to keep in mind that obviously the hairline needs to be straight. So I have him facing the mirror, and I can go back and refer to it. Now I'm gonna razor him up. And guys, this razor, this black ice razor, let me tell you, it sucks, man. It really sucks. This was the first and last time that I used it. I wanted to try something new, and like it just didn't hold the razor still. And it was kind of heavy. I know some people like the heavier razors. Me, I like them to be light and have a little bit of more control. And I did razor the beard before doing this, but it was out of focus and you couldn't really see shit. So I just took a little bit of beard enhancement. You guys can see what I'm doing here. And I switched back to my other razor. This is the razor I like. I am looking for a new razor, so if you guys have any suggestions, let me know in the comment section. So you see the taper, the line is looking sharp without enhancements. Now we're gonna throw some enhancements on there for some finishing touches. Now at this point the haircut's done and you'll just see me do some finishing touches. With that, I'm gonna sponge them up, and then I'm just going to get some of the loose hairs on the beard. And that is the cut, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. If you guys learned anything from this video, please hit that like button. Guys got any questions, let me know in the comment section. I'm trying to respond to every comment now. So here's before, and here is after. Thank you guys, and I will see you guys next time.